This next question was question 4 on the higher paper and question 20 on the foundation. Now it says Ollie drove from Liverpool to Manchester and then Manchester to Sheffield. So if we're going Liverpool to Manchester and then Manchester to Sheffield, there's 2 parts to his journey. So from Liverpool to Manchester, the distance, I'm going to put D equals 56 kilometres. That's from there. Then from Manchester to Sheffield, the distance for that is going to be 61 kilometres. His speed from Liverpool to Manchester was 70 kilometres per hour. So S equals 70 kilometres per hour. So we've got that one. On the other part of the journey, from Manchester to Sheffield, his time was 75 minutes. So we've got kilometres per hour there, so 75 minutes is 1 1/4 hours. So that's 1.25 hours. And that's usually the part of the question that catches people out. So we've got to work out his average speed for his total drive from Liverpool to Sheffield. So what we need to do, we need to work out total distance divided by total time. So here, we've got the total distance already there, and we've got the time there. We need to find the time for this first part of the journey. So if we draw our speed, distance, time triangle, speed equals distance over time. So time, if we put a finger over that there, it's going to be distance over speed. So time is going to be D over S, which is going to be 56 over 70, and that's going to be hours. I'm actually going to just leave it like that for now. I'm not going to work it out as a decimal. So we want what's his average speed for the whole journey, Liverpool to Sheffield. We want average speed equals, it's going to be total distance over total time. So the total distance is going to be 56 from there plus 61 over the time for the first bit was 56 over 70 plus the time for the second 1.25, and then we'll let our calculator do the hard work. So we've got fraction 56 plus 61 over, I'll put a fraction down the bottom, 56 over 70 plus 1.25 equals, press SD, and our answer 57.0731. So equals 57.07317. So I'm going to round this to, it doesn't tell us how to round, I'm going to write 57.1, and then I'm going to show here how I've rounded this to 3 significant figures. Now the second part of the question says Janie drove from Barnsley to York. Her speed from Barnsley to York was 80 kilometres per hour, and from Leeds to York was 60 kilometres per hour. Janie says that the average speed from Barnsley to York can be found by working out the mean of 8 and 60. If Janie is correct, what does this tell you about the 2 parts of Janie's journey? Well, it can only be 2. So the first one would be that the time of the first part of the journey took this time as the second part. So you could write time from Barnsley to Leeds was same as time from Leeds to York. And the second answer, if we look at the 2 speeds, you'll notice that the speed in this one is 80, the speed of that one is 60. If we do those as a fraction, 60 divided by 80, if we cancel that down, that cancels down to 3/4. So what we've got is this speed here is 3/4 of that one. So the other answer would be if the distance from Leeds to York is 3/4 of the distance from Barnsley to York. So I'm going to put, or if distance from Leeds to York is 3/4 of distance Barnsley to Leeds.